One thing people don't know is the power they possess when it comes to forex trading. There are things that others can see and they'll be afraid to trade it. Why the same thing others will see it and they see it as an opportunity. And each time we are dropping a strategy, we are not dropping those strategy because we just feel like. We drop it because we know that it will be of benefit to so many people, especially those who believe in us. Right here in this video, I just want to show you, and you also learn how to do it on your own, how I was able to place a trade in this few, just this thing, because I told us that each of the strategy I'm using, I will definitely try to use as small as possible as I can to trade. I don't have only one account, I have many accounts, too many of them. So what we do is the one that will know, because I want to be sure if this account can survive 5 candles. If this account can survive 5 candles, so look at it. $5. Look at it. It was $5. Now see why some of you, if you place your trade, if you have $10, you'll be panicking, you'll be struggling. So this is how simple these things can be. Now, what I have in my screen is a very simple strategy that can be of help to you. Let me go to boom 1000 to show you how this thing works. You see that this is how it works. It's a very delicate strategy that can help you to fish out whatever you want, to help you to place your trade and place it more accurately. All right, to help you place the trade accurately. Let me close this trade so that I will be able to concentrate to do whatever I want to do. All right, thank you. All right, now please, this strategy is as simple as anything you can think of. You can use it to scalp, you can use it to catch spike. And what is the zoom level? Just zoom out completely like this to see the accurate line here. Then you check this one, then you check the movement. Do you see the trade zero? Do you see I mark the trade lines now? Yes. So that is how you have to do the first thing in your 1 minute time frame. Then once you have it like this, or the zoom out level like this, then go to 1 hour time frame. Now if you go to a H1, you notice that you will not be able to see it clearly, so you have to zoom to the highest zoom level. So if you zoom out like this, it will help you to see the candle that is trending and the position of the candle. Now if you are to assess this market from this very candle now, you'll notice that this candle that is making the move here can pull back. If this thing will pull back, that is to say that it will now do what we call a breakout from this place. The market is retracing because of the resistance, this one here, because of the support zone here. Please, I hope you can get that. So once you have this here, this market is pushing backward because it's coming back to this place, this very direction, because of that resistance, that support zone there. So this market can touch to this one here and start pulling back. So if you start pulling back and cross this line I dropped, that place, that is to say that it has broken out from resistance zone. So in this place, you don't trade here. The only condition you will trade is if you want to do just a sniper entry. Just enter from here and you place your trade and close it immediately, which I don't have a good position to place trade here now because this one is against me. It can start pulling back anytime from now, or it will continue to this direction. Now watch this. Let me show you what you look out for before you place your trade to take 5 to 10 candles, and you would definitely see it and you place your trade. Now zoom out completely. If you zoom out like this, watch this very line. Watch this line you are seeing on the indicator window 1 If you watch this, you will notice that if this yellow line touched the 90 levels, if this touch the 90 levels like this and start coming up like this, then watch the histogram, which is this MACD. Watch everything about it. If it has touched to this line, if it has gotten to this level, but there is something else you can do to help you not to make some mistakes. Let me remove this MACD. Look at it. I have removed the MACD. Let me show you what you can do to add up something. Go to indicator window 1, touch the stochastic oscillator, then press yes if you have set up those things already. The stochastic oscillator, I have 5, 3, apply to close, then you leave the P method on exponential, then you set your levels to be like this. If you check yourself, if you set your levels to be like this, then you apply done. If you apply done, this is what you will have. You have a line like this, but for you not to be more confused, you can change this line to be anything else. You can change it to be something like this for you not to be confused. Yes, you can set it to be something like this so that you'll be sure because of the bold lines, because I love seeing the line bold. Now you touch this very place, you touch this place this time. If you touch this place, you will not add your MACD. You will not add your MACD. So because this thing and that one I put have similar color, let me see what it's going to look like. Can you see it? So it looks similar. All right. So once you have something like this, I place this line so that you'll be able to see it accurately. So once you have seen that even the MACD line have touched the 90 levels and start coming up like this, once you have this confirmation, please follow this. Once you have this confirmation, know it that something is scalping that will take you not less than 5 to 15 candles is coming up. Please, this is a confirmation. Please take that in your mind. And what time frame is the best time frame for every scalping? Depending on your equity, the time frame that can help you, that can sustain you in this strategy, is 1 minute time frame. But remember that I always advise you, why we have these long candles here is because a candle is trading in a bearish candle is trending in 1 hour time frame. If you go to this thing 4 hours time frame, a candle is forming, is retracing. Are you seeing it? A candle is retracing. So which weak candle is coming up here? So what I was telling you that time, if this thing should pull back now, if this thing should pull back a little like this, it will now refill, it will now empty this one and make this place weak candle, and the rest can be a candle. Are you getting that? So that is how simple these things can be. So each time you see something like this, what I mean is that if you want to scalp like 5 candles, then you will be sure. But for you not to make a kind of mistake that you live to regret, whenever you notice that a candle is on a spike zone or a bullish candle on higher time frame, please avoid the market. Wait patiently to see the market step in on a normal trading position that you want. When that happens, you will rejoice more than attempting to trade when the market is retracing, or when market just spiked and is still shaking, is still fighting to know whether to be this or to be that. That is one thing you should have in mind. All right. So when it comes to do you see what I just showed you now? Now let me show you. Do you see it? Do you see what just happened? This is how it is. So if you go to your 1 hour time frame, you notice that this place now is now a weak candle. Can you see it? So if this thing will spike more, this place will remain a weak candle. And one thing people should know is this: if you check your time, you will notice that the minutes, this is 43 minutes, this is 43. 12:43 from our own time. Then in the derivative calendar, in the derivative time, this is 11:43. So which means that the time that is remaining for a candle to take a decision in 1 hour time frame is remaining but 17 minutes. So do you think these things are simple mathematics people should understand? Do you think that this thing will now take 17 minutes to retrace to this place? So if you consider that, then the market is very simple to understand. If this thing will not take 17 minutes to retrace to this place, or it will spike back. So entering a market that will not last more than 15 minutes or 16 minutes for scalping will endanger your market. Except you are sure that after this thing have finished, the next candle will still come to this place. But from the candle analysis, this is where the market started. So since you have crossed from this place, and this one now still push back, which means the presence of buyers is showing up, which is the spike. So instead of you to wait and stay for a long time without being sure, you wait for the market to make a decision, then you join the market to the trend. You join the trend and trade. Get that? That is my slogan. Join the trend and trade. All right. So, but for you to enjoy your trade in using your 1 minute time frame, the best thing for you to do is, as you can see this thing here, you have to zoom out completely. What are you zooming out for? So that you will see the actual position of the moving averages, the candle positions, the MACD lines and everything, so that you'll be sure. Then before this thing will spike, this thing must touch here. But you cannot just see it like that. What you should do is you zoom out completely. Now that you have zoomed out, you will notice that this is where the 10 have touched. It touched the 10 levels and spike. Now the histogram line of the MACD touched this 10 also, and this 10 have started changing. So when are you expecting to enter for another scalping? If you zoom out like this and you notice that this thing has spiked and get to this line and start forming like it has just happened here. Let me show you. If this thing should spike and get to this place as it touched to this place, then you will target and you see this cross. The green will be on top. This green line will be on top like this. If that happened, you have an opportunity to scalp. Where is your first TP? You'll be taking your TP. Your first TP should be, number one, your first TP should be as this thing is getting to the histogram line, which is the 50 levels. Please zoom off. As this thing is touching to this place, please zoom off. Get out of the market. Get out of the market. That is your first TP. Then your last TP is as it is touching to this place and this one touching to this place, because in short, immediately it entered into 20 levels. Please close it. This one is for boom. So let's see crash. Opposite of this whole thing is the same thing. Now look at one funny thing about zooming out. Now if you zoom out completely, your purpose of zooming out is for you to see that this market is in uptrend, that more sellers, more buyers are doing their job, because crash is a buying candle. You notice that this candle is pushing forward, and you check here, you notice that this one have crossed this line, this one have also step out from this place and start going to this place, which this line represents that the histogram is showing the sign that the market is about to go up. So in this case now, where you only have business is here. This is the only place you have business. So if you are trading and you notice that this is what you are seeing, you have to stay off and watch a candle to make a move. But in spite of that, there is something else you can do. In a candle like this, a spike happen like this and touch this line, and this one touch this line, then this one cross together. Know that you have an opportunity to take at least 5 candles, and once it is getting to this place, please avoid it to avoid losing your trade. That is how it happened. So let's backtest a little for us to claim our proof, for you to see if actually what I'm telling you is true or it's all lies. Let's see what happened. Each time both of them cross together, look at this place, it touched here and it touched here. This one crossed together and the market zoom off like this. Using your 1 minute time frame, please remember, look at here, it touched to this place and it touched to this place. You wait a little, this place cross, you zoom off. Even though that is spiked, but calculate it, count what you have here. You will notice that you also taking 5 to 10 candles before the market will spike down. So that is how simple it will be. You can do this thing 10 to 15 times in a day if you are doing your scalping. This is how it is. Look at it. It's very, very simple. Look at it. Just confirm that this one have touched, then watch this one. Take 10 candles or 5 candles, you are out of the market. But remember, in case you are doing your scalping and you meet something like this, don't allow it to cross it. Close your trade, because it may come back and spike and cross what you have used to place your trade. I mean, the length of the spike may push you out of the market. So this is how careful you should be. Watch those things. You can do it 10 times in a day, 15 times in a day. Don't take more than 5 candles. Don't be greedy. Don't take more than 5 candles. Try this and you will thank me. Try this. It's real. It's real. Okay? Thank you. Now let me show you the indicators, please. Now watch this place. For those who don't know how to do it, touch your F plus. Then some will ask me, how do I even get that place I'm adding? Please look for a mentor, because if you are trading, you don't know those things. It's very, very wrong. This is where you can use to set your phone, and this is where you can use to set this thing. Look at it for setup. Then, but where I use is here, the F on the screen. Touch that F. Then I want to add the alligator. That is what I have on the screen, alligator. Then you touch on the F plus, you search for alligator. Once you see the alligator, you add it. So the alligator I'm using is a jar period 13 8 8 5 5 3 exponential close. The colors, you choose any color of your choice that will help you to do your job carefully. Then you press done, it will add. Then for us to have, remember that the only purpose I'm using this is because of the levels. It's because of levels. So if you touch that place, then you'll get the stochastic oscillator. The parameters I'm using is KD5 3 apply to close and exponential. That is what I'm using, because even if you use low, it will affect the timing of the moving average you're using, which may also frustrate you in case you don't know the rules of how it works. Now, this is the moving average I am using. This is the moving average I'm using. The moving average I'm using is 5. Moving average 5. That is what I am using. So exponential. I'm using exponential. Then apply to close. You close it. Then you now go to indicator window 2. I know why I separated those things so that it will be clear. How do you apply this indicator window 2? Just go to this one, not this one, but here, this very place. Touch it, it will help you. Then you look for stochastic oscillator, and the stochastic oscillator will open. Then the same thing is what I'm using. Then there is something I did. I changed the color because some people will think that the color is not visible enough. So I have to, or the color is submerging with the other one, so I have to change it. Now the final parameter I'm using is MACD, which is the indicator for the strategy. 12, 26, 9. Apply to close. Then you choose any color of your choice. This time no time frame, no levels. Then I press done. That is why we have all those things we have here. Remember that you can do this on your demo to be sure to ascertain your accuracy. If you don't know how to do it on your demo, please make sure that you look for a mentor. Please make sure that you look for a mentor. Make sure that you look for a mentor. Now, let me balance this thing, please, so that it will not confuse you. Look at it. This is what I have. So this strategy can work for boom 1000, crash 1000, crash 500, boom 500, and It can work for volatility 25. Can you see it? It's the same thing. It can work for volatility 25. It can work for volatility 25. Look at it. It's the same thing. It has the same movement with the the boom and crash. It can also work for jump index. I love trading jump 25. It can also work for jump index. This is what we have here. So you too can do it, and look at it. So once the whole thing touched this place, you know that something is coming. Look at it. It touched here and there was a move. It touched here, there was a move. So you can use this thing to trade. It can also work for volatility 75. This place is this one is so serious that if you are not careful about it, it may attack you. You get that? This one may attack you. So if you are not careful, it may attack you. Look at it. It's the same thing. Look at it. So as it touched, it just helps you to identify the moving of the trend. Look at it. It touched here and there was a move. It also crossed here, but I advise you to trade the one that touched the 10 levels. That is the one I'm advising you to trade. Please don't just rush. Then once the green line crosses the red and the blue, it means that something is coming up. But remember to be careful, not as it is crossing, but as it has crossed, then place your trade, because as it is crossing, it can reverse and you start shedding tears. Remember, don't hold too much, because no profit is too large that you cannot later end up in losses. Look at it. Can you see it? So this is how simple the market can be. Please, I beg you to subscribe to my channel. Your subscription gives us an encouragement. Please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. And I want to thank my returning subscribers, my viewers all over the world, those who have been supporting and believing what we do, my students all over the world from different parts of the world, those who have started making it already, and those who are yet to succeed. Please believe me, you will do and you will succeed if you don't give up on yourself. My name is GDFX. In this video, I just want to sign out and I want to say see you. Do you see that job? I didn't be that I didn't close it. The market is still on profit. Do you see that? I didn't be that I didn't close it, but I just decided to concentrate. Do you see it? It has broken out from this place, so giving me more opportunity for more entries. But I decided to close it so that I'll focus and talk to great people like you, because trading doesn't end in one day. I still have other hours and days to trade once I see the entry point. So stay tuned and always stay focused and don't be discouraged. GDFX is signing out. See you with your profit. And for those who want to join the challenge, please, we are kicking off this month, and to everyone who want to join, please meet me in the Telegram, as I will be having a video lesson with them to know their levels, their status, so that people will not go and trade and lose the one they have and put the blame on me. So I have to have interactive class with them. So please, once you see this video, rush down to the Telegram group so that I will dialogue with them and know what to do with them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.